Is it straight enough for you, Greg?
Sorry?
Is it straight enough for you?
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Alrighty, that is. Thank you very much. I'm so behind. Are you both playing Warrior?
I'm playing Chain.
Chain.
Why does it play one?
Let me go up there. Why not? No one plays any other weapon.
I've had people play reefing against me playing chain, but just because they know I play sigil.
Yes. Even then, it's still not good because like you're kind of likely to be just the same life anyway. So, and then you can just take damage and be like, yeah, we'll take a turn and just sigil and still have a turn.
Yeah. Ooh. There's no carrying scout.
Sure isn't.
Funky.
I'm not even playing one.
Because it's theoretically like not actually that good card, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a huge block, but not
That's fine
actually
too.
that useful.
Yeah. Daniel's going to be miserable this round. Prism into Rhino. Good. Right.
You as well?
Do you mind if I steal some dice?
Nope, go for it.
Approximately 4-ish.
Yep. High roll?
Yep.
3?
3. Oh,
More than 3.
all stars.
Cool.
I kind of want to start explaining why I'm starting, but it's not Art of War.
I know, right? Right. Is it just the soul shackle?
Yeah. Losing tempo versus Orinthia kind of sucks,
Yeah.
but getting the Soul Shackle plus the amount of block 2s you're playing means you're likely to be like block 6 with Orinthia, and she's like, oh, I'll just get a counter anyway, and
Yeah.
it sucks. Let's make a rune chant and opt 2. I'm gonna put on one of those. Soul Shackle.
Yep.
1 and 1.
Cool. Pitch.
Mm-hmm. Rip for 4. Take 1.
Yep. Before you end your turn,
Sigil. Yeah.
maybe should have kept the blue, but
It's fine. Doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Mm-hmm.
3.
No,
Go
block.
again.
No blocks.
No take action.
Sure.
1 floating.
Sharp steel.
6.
I'm gonna block 6.
Take reaction.
Sure. Yeah.
Counter.
Yeah.
Draw up and pass.
Mm-hmm.
Took everything I had in me to pitch that determination rather than play it.
2.
No. learning.
Tone? Not really what he's looking for. Ghostly visit for 4?
No arcane.
Nope.
No block.
Sure. Go ahead.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to come in for 3, 4, 7, 10. If you defend with an attack action card, it goes up by 1.
No blocks.
No attack reaction.
Sure.
Pass.
Yeah. 2 misses. +1/+1, draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
Eight.
Cool. Yep, 8. No arcane.
No.
And
Go again. Yeah. Shaker.
2, 4, 5. No further block.
Sure.
Take 3.
4.
No block.
Sure. Make a rune shot.
Cool. Six. One floating. On a hit, draw a card. Anyone. Oh, there we go.
I was trying to figure this out.
How many cards did you start with?
I sideboarded out 12, as many as I can, down to 60. Twelve. 6. Gonna strike a foresight here and just gain that.
Go back somewhere.
Yeah. Gonna leave that one. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put that one on top. Cool. Counter comes off the Dawnblade. Draw up and pass.
Some rare cards, please.
Yep.
Leave it left for 4 and 1.
1 card in arsenal, nothing floating.
Yep.
Oof, that is rough. No blocks, take 5.
Make another reach-up.
Yep. Cool. Five on a hit, go again.
Yep, no blocks.
No attack reaction.
Sure.
I got 1 floating.
Yep. Ooh.
Yep. Pay for the braces.
Yep.
Dawnblade for 7.
No blocks.
No attack reaction.
Sorry.
Counter.
Yep.
Drop and pass.
Same. Sonata. Put Soul Reaping in my hand.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's a pretty good one.
That's pretty insane. Deal you 1 arcane.
1 arcane. I don't love the idea of taking that at this point. Around 26. Block 1.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I don't think it matters. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Didn't miss sequence. One arcane, draw a card if it hits for 6. Oh, sorry, 2 arcane.
2 arcane. Oh, so should... Oh, Sonata just deals damage,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
it's
an
just
attack.
not an attack.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't-
Yeah, okay. 1 card in hand, Shadow of Ursa is banished. Shadow of Ursa is... If you do it, gains go again, but that's if you banish. Okay, and that's a 0 cost. You've got 1 card in hand, 1 pitch floating. So presumably it would be Shadow
Not
of
to banish
Ursa.
this turn.
Oh, you forgot to banish?
Yeah. Should we get Daniel to fix it
Yes.
as a judge?
Yeah.
Judge, Daniel, please. Daniel, can we get a judge? Ugh.
Yeah.
I forgot to banish off Soul Shackles.
So, I believe, the way I believe it's worked is that it's a miss beneficial trigger. So,
At casual level?
I think Rowan gets to decide whether or not it occurs.
I think that's only at competitive level.
I don't know. Has anything...
I've played out my hand, but
I have taken damage.
there's been 1 arcane trigger.
Yeah.
So I've drawn 2 cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, I think...
it's probably too late.
Yeah, I think you just miss it.
Alright.
If you hadn't touched the deck, then at this level I'd probably rewind.
Yeah.
Actually.
I would do the same, but
That's
stuff's moved
unfortunate.
around. Yeah. Okay. For 8, and then you draw a card.
6.
6, and then you
And 2
draw a
arcane.
card.
That's where the 8 is.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone actually asked what happened.
Yeah. Okay. No blocks, take 8.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Two.
Oh, that's not good for me.
Oh, actually, that's still 1.
Yeah. No block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
No block. Take action. Gain 2 resources.
Yeah. 4. Make a new jump.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I did take out that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. break courage here as well. Dawnblade for 4, 7, 9. If you block with an attack action card, it goes up by 1.
9.
Yeah.
You have 1 resource.
1 resource on a hit, go again. Blocking 1. Taking 8. Cool. Pay for the Brave Forge braces.
Yep.
And come in for 5. One in Arsenal. Five.
Yep.
Counter goes up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. 4.
Oh, okay. So 1 and 4. So 5.
Yep.
Cool. I don't know what the right thing to do here is in regards to the arcane. Because if you've got Rip Through Reality, taking the arcane fucks me. But I don't know if you have Rip Through Reality because you didn't banish any. You've got nothing floating. 1 card in hand.
Yep.
1 card in arsenal.
Yep.
That'll be coming in for 2. And you haven't soul shackled yet. Okay. I'm going to block the arcane there. Four.
6.
Yep. Oh, I hate that. I think I should have just taken 1 off of the bounding and kept that.
No, you should take on the other one I can.
Taken the 1 arcane? Yeah,
Because then I get to banish an extra card here if you let this one hit.
true. I'm going to go to 1, unless you have Razor.
2 and 1.
Turn 1? Yeah, this sucks.
Need to full block this one.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had blocked with a different card for that first one,
Right, yeah.
then it would have been fine, but
Then I get to double block on my turn. And
yeah. Drop and pass. Gross. Very good for you. I think I definitely let this game go on too long as well.
Seven.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to use a 10?
Ah, sorry.
Cool.
I'm dead this turn, or you don't this turn, so.
Yeah.
Actually, I might think about shaping more.
Sure.
Give it a full.
Yep. Banish and draw. Yep.
Turn two.
Yep. Ooh,
Throw my banish then. You
goodbye, banished. Yeah. You're not playing anything that's down there, so.
There's an eclipse down here.
Oh, there is an eclipse down there?
But I'm playing this turn. Actually, I am playing this turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10,
Okay.
and a close. But
Yeah.
I can't attack those.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I definitely messed up not pitching more than the route for the arcane on that turn. Or
Yeah.
just not taking the just taking the arcane on that one. My issue with taking arcane in this is that Rip Through Reality really messes with you, especially at this point where you don't have snapdragons. Yeah. Yeah.
So fairly low on resources at that point though, so
Yeah,
Rip
Yeah.
Through Reality is a reasonably expensive card to play.
it is. Yeah. Questions? Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
go for it.
There's only one set.
Yeah.
It's question to lay out how do we beat change?
Have to be big chain. Play chain.
Yeah.
Play chain. I've heard Control Katsu is pretty good versus it, but I can't see it as much. Bravo's decent. You just play snag and block out the whole game. I've had reasonable success with mediocre control decks, like Rhino and Dash blocking out. So probably a good one, like Bravo, blocking out and then playing snag is not is a good game plan.
Yeah.
I think doing here is pretty good as well.
Yeah. I just unfortunately hit a couple of mistakes on my end.
Yeah, also maybe less good versus this version of the deck.
Yeah.
Probably less good versus the other deck
Yeah,
people playing.
because I've played against another type of chain actually on Wednesday, and my second game it was just not even funny
can
how
race
much
them
it was my
pretty
game.
comfortably, yeah.
Yeah. If we have time, would you like to do another one?
Yeah, we can go for it.
Yeah.
I can just play every game a bit more comfortably, so.
Yeah.
Adjust this so it's more towards the players.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I think yours is alright.
Yep.
It's just that one.
All good. Just
It's
let us
something-
know.
I change something every week, so this is the same.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I hit pretty good hands up until I got to below 10.
A bunch of people saying happy birthday to you, Rowan.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Edward Baring said, why is Castle of the Rising Sun not played louder?
Yeah, good question, actually.
Yeah, I
is
know,
a good
right?
question, yeah.
The music at Dice Jar is always pretty good.
Rowan's, you've got a question.
Yes.
You've played Dorinthia consistently, while I've seen Liam play with a variety. What would you recommend for a newer player? What are the pros and cons of each?
So when I came in, I started playing Dorinthia. I also played Katsu deck for a little bit. I think it's always a little bit tough because it really, like, Dorinthia for me has become very simple because you really want to be hitting with the swords and stuff like that over and over again. But it depends on what you enjoy doing as well. Like Katsu, I know is a pretty good one to learn on because you do a lot of everything and there's a lot of variety that you can do.
It's complicated on some of the lines.
Yeah.
It's pretty good to learn on as well because you can feel in control.
Yeah.
It's also worse if everyone you're learning with knows how to play. Because once you learn how to block Dorinthia, it's like much harder to play the Dorinthia deck.
Yeah.
So if you're learning with a bunch of people, Dorinthia will probably feel overpowered. And
yes,
everyone will probably
Dorinthia feels
that
very
way.
overpowered until people learn how to block Dorinthia.
Yeah.
And then it just feels like hitting a brick wall again and again and again.
Other simple heroes to learn are like Aggro Dash. It's a pretty good one I recommend to people because it's strong and it
Yeah.
just does the same play patterns so
Yeah.
that you can learn how to
Yeah.
just like play the basics of the game.
Bravo is one that's like deceptively, like
Bravo's all about
deceptive in that
blocking.
it's easy
So
to
Bravo's-
learn but
Bravo's easy
hard to do
learn
well.
and then hard to play on like really top level.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's probably not a bad one to start on.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I did was I basically just picked like the hero that looked the coolest at the time as well. That's an equally valid way of doing it.
Yeah. You just go for it. If you're only worried about difficulty to learn, the Monarch heroes are significantly harder to learn, I think.
Yes, 100%.
Maybe minus Bolton.
Yeah,
There's
I
still
think
some
Bolton's
sequencing
probably
with
a
Bolton, which is a
relatively
bit
good
harder.
one. Yeah.
But, yeah. And Kano is very, very hard to learn.
Yeah.
Kano's probably the hardest deck in the game still. Maybe Prism gives it a run for its money.
Yeah, Prism is a really difficult one. 6.
No, that's one.
Oh, it's 1?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Then I'll only block 1.
Yeah.
Here we go. And this one I'll block with some more.
Yeah.
What about 3 and take 1 here?
Oh.
Dawnblade 3.
No blocks.
Attack reaction.
Is November Rain playing now? I can't actually hear it.
No, it's not.
It's Carry On My Wayward Son.
Yeah.
November Rain is on this playlist though. Jackson, thanks you for your advice.
Yes. Yeah. 3.
No blocks.
1 floating. 3. Attack reaction plus 3. Counter goes on the Dawnblade.
It's annoying.
Yep. Also, is that a defense reaction?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I have never seen this being played. Wow. That's phenomenal.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
One.
Take 1.
One.
Take 1.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. 7. On a hit, go again. Cool. 4.
They didn't say so November Rain. They just said so November then. Someone asked about the Living Legend status for chain.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, the faster chain comes out of rotation, the
Just
better.
have the second Iron Song. It's
Yep.
rude.
Counter goes up.
It's just rude, right?
That, look, if there had been a blue in there, can you imagine how gnarly that would have been?
+1/+1 on draw 2.
Cool.
Don't take up Soul Shackles.
This is your turn 3.
My turn 2.
Turn 2?
No, it's my turn 3.
This is your turn 3.
Yeah, so it's
You
on the
went
right number.
first.
Yeah, it's on the right number.
Yeah, I think that this
Did I
is
not
right.
finish the right number of cards then? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'll just keep going.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, because you missed off of Plunder Run.
There
At
should
some
be
point.
one more.
Oh, okay. Well, you can banish one more if you want to.
No, I've drawn 2
Oh, okay.
cards.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Chain. Hard to play. extremely annoying, but very hard to play.
One, two, three, 6, 9.
Jesus, Liam.
Oh, sorry. This thing.
Yeah. One on there. Okay. I'm torn about sequencing for this. About what is worth.
Sorry, you can't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
This deck, there is so many no blocks. Like, I was playing game before, and instead just like pushing as we started, draw a hand, no blocks. First turn was 2 no blocks.
No blocks.
All that stuff.
No attack reaction.
Wow, okay.
If you get one, the shackles not at least you can get it here and pay the one for it.
Yeah, I need to do this here, I think. It's not ideal, but... Seven?
See if
Let's
there's
go
no
again.
resource. How likely is it you have the third Iron Song? Way too high. 7. Okay. Yeah.
5?
One resource short, I think.
Counter goes up on the Dawnblade.
Yeah.
Alright.
If they manage to make a play for barrel shot work, like this life works out.
4?
Yeah.
No block.
Sure. 4. No, it's. I'll play this so it's 4.
Sure. No block.
Yeah. No throwing channel.
Yeah. 6, 8 with go again. Create copper on a hit. 2 in hand. Nothing floating.
No blocks.
No attack reaction. I create copper because the card tells me I create copper. It's a rule now.
Yeah.
8.
Block 2.
Blocking 2.
Yeah.
Taking 6. Counter goes up on the Dawnblade. It hurt me to pitch a sigil, but
No,
dead. Oh
I
yeah.
had to not hit attack actions.
Oh yeah. That's rough.
No nonsense there.
So, if anyone watching, this is how Dorinthia races chain. Or tries to, at least.
Going for 6 on 1.
No block.
Sure.
7.
I don't know, just go again. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
Seven?
Is there an on-hit effect for that one? Cool. 7. Yep.
Just can't get enough out. 4 on 1?
Take 5.
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah. And then that's my next hand.
Yeah, I need 1 Seeping Shadows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like a Shadow Puppetry or something. But
Yeah. Just something, anything that gives an additional
well,
go
what I
again.
really need was you to not have those 0 attacks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that helped. That really helped. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like I was a little bit. I wasn't 100% sure about breaking Courage and the Refraction Bolters at that point, but I had the red hit and run and I had the Twinning Blade. I thought
Yeah.
that it was worth going for it because either you completely block out and you have no hand and I can Twinning Blade, or I get 3 attacks.
Yeah.
One of which, if you don't block out the second one, the last one is like massively buffed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That last one I had Guardian of the Shadow Realm. So I could have like blocked 2 with armor and then Guardian to make it 8 on the first
Yeah.
attack. But then you just can't do anything versus any attack reaction, so
That's the thing that I was worried about. If the first one gets blocked out, downhill. But because I'm playing off of like, I know that Chain is aggro. I'm kind of betting on the fact that I can taunt them into not blocking the first one. Especially because, like, as far as Liam knew, like, I didn't actually have that good a hand, considering that I, like, pitched a red to do the Dawnblade.
yeah.
Like, that's generally signaling really hard that I've got, like, fuck all. It was just really fortunate that I had the 0 cost cards that I needed to push that turn.
It was like multiples of them, like having hidden runs and Iron Songs and Twinnings.
Yeah, having those 2 Iron Song response in a row was clutch as fuck in that game. Yeah. Does not happen all the time, but when it does, it's really perfect.
If we don't want to slow the game down, and then I can't do it if you just have the second one there, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably just go for another one.
Yeah, fully. I will go for another one. Tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Liam won the match that mattered, but I might get the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
This always happens to me though. I choke versus Chain on the first game and make it back on the second one. It's the same with Liam's Kano. I always win the second game, the one that doesn't matter. Up to you. And I
I'm
apparently
start.
can't win a dice roll to save my life today.
Yeah. What was that?
Looks like we're finished. I'm probably going to stop here.
Oh, cool.
Is everyone finished?
They've just finished and I just got Kevin's result.
Should we just bunch of pairs?
Yeah.
Done. What? Who made this hand? Four. And 1.
Gonna think about
go
what
again.
I'm pitching here.
No go again though.
Yeah. Pitch that. Block. Yeah, I'll block 3, take 1 there.
Get a rune chart.
Yeah.
Exciting.
I don't know why I keep giving those to you. I get so, and I drew nothing to show for it. It's just such a waste of cards. What do I want in my arsenal? It's always, you know it's going to be a good turn when my first thought is what's going in my arsenal at the end of it.
So I think about every team.
Right? I want to be playing like 4 cards every turn though. Okay. Hit and run. Dawnblade 3 with go again. Cool. An Arsenal bat. Yeah. Not good. Yeah. Anyone who has played Warrior understands the pain.
Is Crucible War up for prices tonight? So I think that for Crucible stock. So I'm selling it for
Four and one. 4 and 2.
4 and 2?
Oh, that should cost more, so I can't do that. I'm just so I've got 2 floating. Attack for 2.
Cool.
Attack for 4.
Okay,
Number 1.
with go again
Yeah.
from the Soul Shackle.
Yeah.
Cool, and then Bounding Demagon or an Arsenal card. If you've got 2 floating,
Yeah.
Rip Through Reality. Because the seeds does not affect.
No, it does not.
And blue seeds is cost 2.
0.
Cost 0?
Yeah. Goes the other way.
Oh, right. Cool. So that'll be the Bounding Demagon, theoretically. This is the one I want to block out, theoretically.
What is that?
Because it creates a rune shard.
Right.
And I don't want you
I was
to
thinking
attack
you
with
were
a
talking
rune
about
shard again.
I thought you were talking about that, okay?
Nah, I'm going to take the arcane. And then I'm going to block out 4 there.
I'm going to make a rune charm.
I'm going to learn, chat. One day I will learn.
2 and 4.
It's cool, I'm going to take 6. 6, there we go. Maybe I'm not going to learn.
That
6. From Arsenal. Cool. I hate that.
We've got round 2 pairings. We've got Morgan versus Elijah, Kenny versus Sasha, Liam versus Kevin, Rowan versus Daniel, Jared versus Kevin,
Yeah.
and Michael versus
I suspect that one was going to be your game.
Yeah, I was going to ask Noel a soul reaping that turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though.
I think I block out with equipment, break courage, and pitch those 2 to play that.
I think you just bought one of these and asked for from
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Daniel. Thank you, chat.
Clean up my mess.
I know, right?
Look at all your mess.
I know. I was trying to get my grasp out. Yeah, there was so much stuff like that.
That goes there. That goes there. Goes behind there. How did your first game go, Stephen?
Yes, Bravo.
Oh.
And now I've got to play Bravo again.
Oh. Well, good luck.
He's actually playing way too many defense reactions.
Yeah.
Is he?
I think he's, moved away from aggro and gone full on just block out Bravo.
I'll go with that one.
Are you on stream?
Okay. Consult my sideboard.
This is I think the same match. Are you on the chain?
Yep.
And Jared, you're on Bravo.
Yes, Bravo is my hero. It's not as...
Yeah, that's the exact same. Oh no, it must have just been changed. Did someone change it already?
I just changed it, yeah. There was Dorinthia on there before.
Wait, this is the exact same match.
How about it? Must already be out of here. So I'll just count to make sure I'm good. Nice.
I'll go first.
Guessing you're going first. Now, I need arcane. 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 So I need to remind myself that a few times because I tend to forget. No boots.
Good luck, have fun, bro.
And to you. Unfortunately, against Chain, I take out all my fun cards.
Should be okay.
What's that?
You'll be right. Make a shuffle. Banding for 6.
Block 6.
Nebula for 4.
No blocks, any attack reactions. Back for scene.
Yep, same. I think there'll be quite a few of us.
Draw 4.
He strike for 5 with go again.
Take 5.
And a first for 4.
It was the same as last session.
That's good. Draw back up.
Finish
Yours.
Pitch seeds. Like that. Up 3, 2, 3.
Funny
Good
that.
one, Arcane.
Pitch the Arcane. Oh, you change your deck up a bit.
Just a little bit.
I was expecting to see Husk.
Swing for 4.
Cool.
Ask me. I take 1 to blood deck.
Pitch to search. Pitched and a toss for 6. Ooh, draw back up, yours.
Damage 2. 1.
Woohoo, puppetry. Damn.
Play more from.
Okay. So it hits,
One and
create a
two.
rune chant. Did you create a shackle before that?
It gets go again from more.
Oh, doi. So, cool. So just coming at me for 2 currently.
Yep.
Let's block 2.
Make a shuffle. For 2. Oh. Sweet.
Don't like seeing those 2 together.
Draw 3. 2, 3. Take 1 blood deck.
Third dice. Create a surge, and a those for 4. Not 6.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, draw bag up, yours.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's a better hit for you. Damn.
Getting there. Siege Arsenal.
Banishing for building.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
2 arcane.
I'm going to play snag
Ah, yep.
and pitch to the arcane. So that's still coming at me for 4 though with go again.
Yep.
Don't want that one to hit, so block 4.
Block all 4. So for 2, go again.
Go again,
Punishing
yeah.
unhallowed.
No blocks.
2. Finally gotcha.
So that's 4, and you get to put a seeds on the bottom.
Yep.
Yep, no blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I take 2. Ah, shit.
Surge cracks. Pitch to surge, Anathos for 6.
I was told because it's just stop the first okay.
Block 3.
Yep.
So we'll just rewind our not
2, 3. One, 2, 3. Make a shuffle. Play tone, draw a card. Okay, idle war.
That's what I didn't want to see.
By pitching that, banishing that.
Yep.
So we'll go again, draw 2.
Yep.
So go again. So 4, go again.
Block 3. Take 1.
Sweet.
Sorry, any attack reactions? No.
We'll pitch 1 and swing with the skull.
And have like rights for 4.
got chains, I don't think you need anything more than that.
Yellow seeds to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. No blocks. Any attack reactions?
And we'll arsenal that one. And I take 4.
I'll pitch to seismic, Anathos for 6.
Yep, good at 8.
Oh, draw back up, yours.
1, 2, 3, 4. Start with Ursa by finishing the draw.
Cool. No blocks. Any attack reactions?
And play Wolverine.
Got third chains for next turn too.
Wolverine. Bounding for 4. Go again from Wolverine.
Block 4.
Break that.
Yeah.
So, how much is it coming in?
Have you shackled to give whatever you're about to do go again yet?
No,
No,
but I'm
cool.
about
Yeah,
to.
sorry, I wasn't
I'm about to.
keeping up.
So, 5. Refined. 3, 6, 7, 8.
Response you're playing with one I'm going to snag.
Yep. So just 6.
Oh, is that all it was? Fuck, why'd I waste it? 6.
Is it? Is it just these units?
So your next weapon attack is
Go sleep.
No blocks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well play that one for my remaining.
And if I 4, it's +2, right? There's absolutely no point. I don't want to show you my hand with that change.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet.
Cool. So take 2. Wait, had I taken that? I don't think so.
Yep, so 2.
2. Yeah, and then Eclipse.
And then I take 3, get 5.
Surge Anathos for 6. At you.
Okay.
Yep. Just 2 in here. There's 2 Ursas. Oh,
Lock 6.
yep. Forgot about Art of Wars. Draw back up, yours.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Five.
Okay. It's that one.
Sweet. Just if
It doesn't get from.
if you're going to play anything that's going to draw you a card, it will get you to banish that
Yeah,
time.
I don't think I'm going
Cool.
to.
Yeah.
be,
Just
Don't think so. So we'll play. Just gonna hurt. Gonna have to play this so I can play some of these things. Oh wait, there's a seeds there. Well, that makes things a little.
there's a
bit
howl in
easier.
there too if you can pay for it.
I wanted to. Can't. Yeah. Make a shackle. With blind.
So 4, no blocks. Any attack reactions?
And then I'm gonna take 4. Am I? Yeah.
Two.
That's my last card. I got a 1.
So Seismic Surge for the turn. Bravo. Dominated Spinal for 9.
Yep, you got me. Ursa, right?
You got to play Ursa. That's the key. I'm building Silly Bravo.
You guys already got some questions in the chat.
What's that?
Yeah. I don't really want to answer anything because I'm extremely tired.
Well, I mean, Pierce Lloyd asked, how does Chain ever lose a matchup? I guess just
To
Against
Bravo, yeah.
quite easily.
yeah.
Bravo's got a real good ability to just pitch 3 to Arcane, block with 2 cards even and come at you for 4.
Yep.
Or just block for 3 cards. And actually, my strategy coming into this one is just don't deal any damage to you but outlast you.
Yeah.
but it sort of changed when I saw you took the first couple Anathos. So I was just like, well, we could probably hold out and just keep doing that. So.
Night Rain Dream asked, is Jared playing a serious or meme deck?
Me.
I'm playing a meme deck. That's Ashlyn, isn't it? However, I pull out all the meme when I play against Chain because it just block two. I mean, silly. I don't plan on having turns against Chain in general. So Art of War. I mean, hey, Art of War is actually not bad for defending, but it's just a bad card in the matchup.
Phyrexian Hicks asks reasons why Jared is running E-Strike. Is he playing CNC as well, or just E-Strike?
Just E-Strike, no CNC. And the reason is because, as Ashlyn pointed out, Jared likes meme decks. No, it's... I'm trying to do something which is a bit memey but actually potentially work. E-Strike helps to hide cards away. The idea against not Chain with this deck is I'm going to see the whole deck. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm going to see the whole deck, and I don't want my opponent to see the whole deck, so E-Strike pitching cards to the bottom without people seeing is quite good. It also helps me with the count, so if I'm playing a game that I'm going to be going the long game, I want to know that I've got 3 blue Crippling Crush, 3 blue Spinal Crush, 3 blue Crippling Crush, and I can keep a count of that in my head without my opponent knowing if I'm playing with E-Strike. And that's why Art of War and Fate Foreseen are so... Sorry, not Art of War, Sink Below and Fate Foreseen.
Very good. So far, there's not really any other questions. It's just GG, both players well played. Time to build my Bravo deck up since it seems to beat Chain.
It's a very good matchup.
It's kind of why I wanted to go Bravo, because Chain is just dominating the meta locally anyways, and I started building Bravo and said I don't want to play Bravo like that. So that's hence these. And the cheeky Razor Reflex on Exude Confidence is quite funny when you get a go again off of it and then Anathos for 6 afterwards.
Phyrexian Hicks also asked, I think they're asking if you played Snapdragons as well.
No.
It said Snapdragons as well, just taking them out for no room in this matchup, I'm guessing.
No, I've got Mage Masters for the Tome, which is most matchups, other than the aggro ones, to be honest, because of aggro I'm not going to have a hand. And actually, Ironhide is in there for Dorinthia, because... Where are they? Staunch Response costs 2, so I've got an extra pitch. And a block for 9 seems good.
Going into Road to Nat season, both of you, I'm assuming you guys are both expecting to see lots of Chain decks.
Yup.
Got,
Hence building Bravo,
yeah.
but a bit silly, yeah.
How do you think your Chain deck goes in the mirror match, Stephen?
In the mirror match, it goes pretty well. I just keep losing a Bravo.
Yeah, this is your second Bravo of the night. That's
Bravo,
rough.
Bravo. I think my deck's just not set up for Bravo.
Yeah, that's good. I think it sounds like a pretty difficult matchup.
I believe the correct way for Chain to beat Bravo is to actually play setup rather than aggro. I may be wrong, I'm pretty bad at this game in general, but this is what I've heard smart people say anyways, and that's, play setup so you can end up with 6 or 8 seeds and just go 1 or 2 big turns at the end. Then you sort of lose to snag at that point, but...
Pierce
the first one where you snagged the Rift Binds for like 8, that was good. Maybe had a chance.
Yeah, but also snagging makes you rethink playing the other Rift Binds that you've banished, so you take a couple Blood Debt here and there, because in that turn you still had a couple actions and you probably would have played another one, where snag makes you keep that there, and it's also, snag's a double win sometimes.
Piss Lloyd said, I can't remember where Piss Lloyd is from, it's either Christchurch or Nelson. He said, Chain is everywhere up here, 6 out of 10 players, 2 Prisms, 1 Dory.
Yeah. I'm still working on my Prism deck because I think she is very, very strong, especially against Chain.
Yeah, and people say that she auto loses to Bravo and she auto loses to Rhinar, but she doesn't.
She doesn't.
Because actually, when you go through most Bravo decks, you don't actually get 6. When you get 6, I mean, you have choke slams and debilitates. There's not actually that many in the grand scheme of things. And if I'm getting rid of 2 of those, I'm anathosing for 6 the next turn. So I'm losing 2 cards and swinging for 6. Prisms losing the 2 cards. I'm going to run out of them at some point. Prism's not. I reckon that actually Prism's got a pretty good matchup. Not a good matchup, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is. And yeah, Rhinar as well. And the other card,
14,000.
oh yeah, attack for 14,000. The other card, which is quite funny, is Library in Prism. Against Rhinar. Everyone says, oh, well, that's fine. Rhinar's got lots of yellows. I'll be sweet. It's really hard to pitch 2 yellows in Rhinar.
Yeah.
You have to have a 3 cost, so you're going to be playing your Massacre, you're playing your Beast Within. No one's playing those cards. They're in their deck, but they're not there to physically be played. Or you have to get 2 actions to be able to actually pitch 2, because all your stuff costs 1 or 2.
Yep.
So your Blood Rush Bellows, yes, you're going to get those turns, and they're going to be massive. But really, Library still helps Prism way more than it helps Rhinar.
I'm glad you're here to answer all the questions.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really any other questions here. But yeah, thanks a lot for taking the time to answer them.
No,
Thanks,
All
team.
good, much appreciated.
Cheers. Yeah. Like, Chain is very, very strong.
Yeah, but I do think it really struggles against Bravo.
Yeah.
And after playing for the last 3 weeks, because the last 2 weeks is at Mega, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 were all Chain.
Yeah.
Like for 2 weeks running, and then I was here the week before that, and 1 and 2 were Chain.
So who did you lose to the first one?
I lost to Kevin playing Bolton.
Yeah.
It was a 1-1, but it was his game. It wasn't, you know, those games where it looks like it's 1-1, but the game was not mine at all. I don't know how to play that matchup. And I think I was blocking where I shouldn't have been, and yeah, should have just taken more charge.
Good.
You got Sasha's like full block Bravo, eh?
Oh, he just blocked everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it was painful.
Did you just die to Blood Debt? Yeah. I don't like playing that type of Bravo, but I know Bravo is what I need if I want to have a good option against Chain.
Yeah.
But I hate that. I'm not playing that.
I'm
I just can't stand it.
About going back to Prism.
I think that aggro Prism Nick was playing's got a pretty good matchup against a lot. I mean, yes, you're swinging for 2 or 3 times every single turn for 6. And like I said, even Rhinar doesn't want to throw 3-6 attacks at you.
I'm thinking about there's a tank Prism deck where it tries to set up. You've got Tome, the one that draws 3 cards. Once you draw your second one, you start going off and just go.
How do you do that? Because I've always looked at that card and can't figure out how the hell it works. It just doesn't seem.
You play the headpiece, so you pitch, break the headpiece, put it in there, draw a card, play Tome by pitching a yellow, to pay for the 3.
Oh, okay, yep.
Draw 3 cards, have the other one, draw another 3 cards, and then you just start.
Yeah, actually, if you've got 2 of them in your hand, that works
then
pretty
you just start netting resource from the vestige.
Yep.
And then you can come
play
in with like
Luminaris
5
for
or
6
6.
attacks.
Yeah, you can come in with like 5 or 6 attacks, and when they're all 7s.
Yeah.
And then if you get to draw the 3rd one, it's just pretty much GG.
Yeah. That's a cool idea, actually.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
How do you last?
By all the defense reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sink belows, fateful scenes.
Oh,
Soul,
like the 21 defense reaction deck I had, except with a different attack, different approach.
yeah, soul shield.
Yeah. Because you can get 21 defense reactions easily
Yep.
without worrying.
What's
And
the other one? Springboard. 'Cause it's yellow.
Springboard's yellow, and even yellow unmovable.
Yep.
So yeah, because it's unmovable, springboard. I played red and yellow fates, red and yellow sinks, and then the
So
soul
you just
shields
you
at
try
7
and
by
set
3.
up the tome turn.
Yeah.
Where you draw 6 cards, maybe draw 9,
Yeah.
10 from your helmet.
And sync and
Yep. So it's
sync and fate doing what it does in this deck too, just making sure you get to where you need to go. Nice, I like the idea.
Let's get in there.
Massive combo turn though.
Yeah, well that's
Got to get there. Shouldn't be too hard to actually get there.
No. As long as you see, tome, the first tome early,
Yeah.
and then you get to see the second one.
I got changed and then changed again. Thing.
Yeah.
2, 3 in here, 2 in my hand. Can't walk with them.
So,
I'm lost.
I like changing seeds. If you can physically see two, you say
I'm about to swap back to Ninja. Sorry. Swap back to Ninja.
Chain's not going to disappear because of ranking.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
What has it done now?
I put in all the results and then I went to go back and it said 404 error. I logged me out and I've got the results all back. It's not a massive deal, it's just
Oh,
like,
everyone finished already.
yeah. Code
The
1.
game's tonight, yeah, probably bottom table, mate. Let's go.
Flesh and Blood players, round 3 pairings. We've got Kevin versus Elijah, Sasha versus Liam, Kenny versus Jared, Morgan versus Rowan, Michael versus Daniel, Stephen versus Caleb. Hold up.
We're going downstairs. This way. That'd be the pick.
Liam, you are playing as Sasha.
These were really good against Warriors. I'm not going to lie, these were solid. Every time. I even paid to get them out of my banners. So,
And you're bolting.
Chain. Oh no. Oh no. Can't see.
Yeah, no, I changed. What tier are you?
I'm Bolton.
And are you chain?
Yeah, I'm chain. Right, a few chords on there. Oh, there are quite a lot of people playing Chain tonight.
Yeah, there is.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, no, I like Chain.
I don't. I'm on the receiving end.
Yeah, I don't like wrestling it either.
Where was this? Just see how this goes. Is there a Digimon code?
No idea. I don't know what Digimon.
I hope that mixes it up properly.
Just Tyrell.
Yep. I am not beating that.
I'd like to see. I'll go for first.
Good luck.
You too.
I need it all.
Fetch 3, Hell from Beyond. Soul Shackle. Fetch 1. Creative Enchant. Arsenal Pass.
Okay. I'm concerned now. Engulfing Light, and I'll charge. 3, if it hits, it goes to Soul.
Chain and warrior that use double chains of women is called
Block 3.
2 here. That was definitely stacked.
Wait, so 2 from the
2
gloves.
from there, 1 from there.
Tech reaction, give it 2 more.
Take 2.
I'll also give it go again.
Yep.
So this goes into Raidens for free.
Yep.
Give it go again. Golfing light for free.
Free. Yep.
This is a hit. Goes to soul, and now pass on to you.
1 soul shaker. Didn't they go? Seeds.
Okay.
Shekel. 4 and 2 arcane.
4 and 2 arcane. Can I read this?
This one?
Yeah. That's it. If you've played a non-attack. Okay.
So if Seeds of Vegan,
Yeah.
be given.
And you've just created a soul shackle?
Yeah.
For this?
So Seeds, Soul Shackle, Dividend.
Yep. 2 arcane. That. No blocks.
Take 6.
Yes.
It's free to meet and greet for 4. And it's got go again since I don't know I can.
No blocks.
Take 4. Create a ring shot. Oh, I misplayed that. Nebula Blade for 1 and 4.
Take 5.
Yep. And create another ring shot. Awesome.
2 resource remaining. Take the ring shot.
6 up. Pitch. Be the Vanguard charging. Giving it 4.
Does it do anything for hit?
What do you mean?
Has it got any on-hit effect?
No on-hit effects. It just gives all the attacks I control +1.
I'll take 4.
I'll take reaction, give it go again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually a bad move on my part, now that I think about it. Alright, Lumino for 4.
Take 4.
I'll give it go again. I'll reveal. It's a light card, so I'm getting 1. Take again for another 4.
Take 4.
I'll reveal. It's a light card. I'm getting 1. And pass turn to you.
Yeah. 2 soul shield.
Yep.
Rift one. Oh, Gorganian too.
Okay.
It's just draw a card.
Okay.
Shadow Puppetry.
+1 of go again.
Trade a Consuming Volition for 5 and 1 Arcane. And if the Arcane goes through, this gains the on-hit effect of discard a card if it hits.
You discard a card?
If this goes through.
Oh, I discard a card.
Yeah, sorry, you discard a card.
Block that. Take 5.
Look at the top card. Ball banish that. Seeds. Shekel. Off bind for 6.
Block the arcane.
Oh no, that's not going through anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because this is if it costs 0 or less.
Yeah.
Well, 0.
So that's 6.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh, sorry, 5. No, it's 5.
Just trying to count.
Yeah, it's 5. 3 and 2.
Okay. Any on hits?
But it's got go again from this.
Yep. No blocks. Take 5.
Just 2 Nebula Blade for 4.
If it hits, increase that.
Top card. And banish it.
Block 2. Take 2.
Creator Enchant.
Yep.
Awesome.
Sad.
Sticks
I
up.
still have 2 resources.
Use tunic. Take flight. Charging.
For 4.
4. Go again.
Yeah, take that.
3.
Take that.
I'll give it go again.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry. Bolt of Courage. If it hits, draw a card.
For 2.
Yep.
I'll block 2 with Skull Kick.
Okay. Okay, I'll pass turn to you.
3 Shekel.
Yep.
I'll pitch 3 to Art of War, banish draw 2, and go again.
Yep.
Then I'll plunder on from Arsenal.
Okay.
2 resources left. Oh. Seeds. Seeds. And trimmer for 9, 2 arcane. No, 3 arcane. And it's got go again from Armory.
That is disgusting. Do I just give up now? I can see why so many people playing Chain. Maybe I should get into Chain as well.
If you want to win, get in the chain.
No, I want to have fun.
Yeah, well,
I'll
it's
burn it.
actually fun to play as well. But, yeah.
I guess so. There's just too much of an advantage when you're banishing so many cards. Kind of get it. 9.
9 and 3. And if it hits, it draws a card as well. Off plunge.
Any on hits? Other than
draw
Thunder?
card. No, it's just a draw card.
Draw a card, let's go again. 1, 2. Used to have 2.
1 pitch
One.
left.
Okay.
Out of 4. Trainer.
No blocks, take 9 and 3. Going down to 2.
Yeah. So draw a card. Off shekel. Unhallowed for 4.
Block 2. 4.
Unhallowed for 4.
4.
Give it a go again. Nebula blade for 4.
4.
Yep. Awesome.
I'm just trying to map this turn. So that's pretty much
And I'll pass to you.
Yep. 4 sun shekels.
Dang. This is a race I cannot win.
Oh, Ursa for 2. Sending Ursa. So that gives it going in.
2.
Ursa for 2. Sending Riftbone.
Free.
Shekel. Riftbone for 3.
Block 3.
Oh wait, I don't need to pitch them. Nebula 4. Oh no,
Wait,
that's,
why do you get
no,
4?
that's for 1. Sorry, that's 1.
so my next attack has got
Misplayed that.
Block.
one resource remaining.
I take 1.
I'll draw and pass turn it to you.
Oh,
5. 1. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, okay. Okay. Just not help.
The one thing I didn't.
I'm okay with that. Only time. Oh man.
I'll shackle. Soul ripping for 6. Sending. Sending Demagon. So I gain 1 resource.
So what I want to do
You may banish 1 or more card from your hand rather than pay. If you do, gain for each card that get banished as well. Oh, okay. Six.
Fetch 1 Hell from Beyond, and then I'll break Ava Iron Web.
Okay.
And 2 resources. Demagon for 7.
We'll go again.
No, no go again.
Any on hits?
No 1 hits.
Come in, block 6. Take 1.
Take 1. Yep. I take 2.
Attack with Dustbane. Yay, 0. And I pass turn to you.
Oh, shit.
Yep, 6. Oh, yes. No, that's not good.
This is another one where I want to probably win
Seeds. Touch free. Hell from Beyond. Shackle.
This is a once in a lifetime.
Ghostly for 7. And 2 arcane. 1 arcane.
Oh well, well played.
Good game, man.
There's no way I could block it. Good game.
Good game, man.
Yeah. Have they found a way to counter chain use?
Snag.
Snag does nothing. I've tried so many times. It like there's only one card that would only buff so much, which is bounding. Most
Can't
of the
stop bounding, but it's probably not worth it.
yeah, like every other card is.
That's the card. that stops.
Yeah, but that's like you have
This
to
card
pick
can get up to
Snag.
10 sometimes. So.
True.
But you're right. It's not like
It's not like
it's not really a solution as it is.
because you have like 1 or 2 playing every so often.
Or Chains of Eminence, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that card either.
But Chain has so much variety to play with.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah. I'm just hoping the next expansion is like
Something to
counter. Yeah.
I'm sure it will. Oh,
Sorry.
So I went to bed at 7 and woke up at 11. Couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it was fucking driving home last night at 4 o'clock, man. One was
It's an issue at the moment. I think anyone who's booked flights like rotating is like on the morning. Yeah, it's really yeah, like I said, I messaged Matt like after I heard that it was coming to yeah, when did you book the flights? And Saturday morning. Very possible you guys are the morning flights.
Oh, well, fingers crossed, eh?
It's all online. Just to go online and what are you going to do?
I'm not having a great night tonight.
Well, kind of winnable, right?
I just drew the worst, and it was kind of nice.
Maybe it was the worst.
I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but literally no one has ever drawn worse than I have. It wasn't terrible, and I did manage to do a lot and get out a lot in my last final hurrah and take down like 22 to 5, so it's not so bad. But it is just like this prison with the nuts, and I'm on one, so it's just going to be yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. So I was really thinking about it as a change. My plan as to review right now, take out anything defensive, going full if you take any time to slow down, you're going to come to it. And I won the second game, I lost the first game. And I think it's just going to be a case of who draws or finishes better than the other person.
Alright, Flesh and Blood players, listen up. Round 4, we have got Kevin versus Sasha, Elijah versus Rowan, Liam versus Jared, Kenny versus Daniel, Morgan versus Caleb, Michael versus Stephen. Kevin. Kevin.
sorry, I'm not gonna go easy. Just
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. I'd think less of you if you did.
so you're 3-0 as well, then, I'm guessing.
Nope, I am 2-1 right now. I
Wait,
lost
really?
my first game. Yeah.
Is there no one else on 3 wins?
I don't think there's no more 3-0s, right? It's just Elijah?
Top table should have 3 now, at least. We've got Kevin versus Sasha on top table.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Kevin versus.
Sasha, yeah, they're both 3-0.
Oh no, I'm 3-0 then. So I bet Kevin. And Sasha lost as well, so he shouldn't be on top table.
Oh.
Sasha's on 2. It says you're on 2.
Oh no, I don't know. There must be a mistake.
You lose to Kevin.
No, I bet Kevin.
Hold up, guys. We got to repair. Listen up. We got to repair. If you have flesh and blood players, please stop. We got to repair.
Hold fire, chat. I'm holding my breath to not go up against another chain. Like, no offense, but like,
Oh no, I know what it's like.
Yeah.
I don't want to verse chain either.
yep.
Yeah, I was wondering why. You guys are still, okay. You guys are still playing, and you're on the top table.
Cool.
So yeah, like
Okay.
I've repaired it and everything. That's all good.
Yeah.
Sasha versus
Alright.
Kevin. You guys are still there. Sweet. Liam versus Jared.
Chain.
Kenny and Steven. So Steven, you're up against Kenny. Daniel, you're up against Taylor. And Morgan's up against Michael.
Carrie and Hosky versus.
I hate that card.
I love it. You can just stop one of your turns.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
You guys just hang fire and swap these guys to the inside stuff.
Yeah, all good. Right.
And you like having glint.
I like having the glint one, yeah. I gotta match my playmat, Greg.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. Right. Whew, okay. For anyone watching in the chat, I am hoping that this game goes more like my second game against Liam. First one did not go well, so let's not hope for another repeat. Right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. Ooh. Thanks, Greg. Ooh. To Night Rain Dream. It is the chain seat now. Chain just stays there for the whole night. Yeah. Alright. High roll?
Yeah. 6.
7. Haha. You go first.
Oh, sweet. That's what I was gonna choose.
Yeah. That is the first high roll I have won all night.
First one I've lost.
Yeah. And you still get what you want.
Alright, Shekel.
Yep.
Renshaw.
Yep.
Awesome.
Before you end your turn, sigil. Alright. Pitch 3. Warrior's Valor. Plow through. Dawnblade for 6. On a hit, go again. If you block with an attack action card, it goes up by 1. Nothing floating, 1 in hand.
For
6.
Six.
Cool.
Oh wait, I was going up to
Oh,
7.
sure, yeah.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up to
so-
7.
Yeah, blocking the thing. Yeah, I was going to do that anyway.
All good. Teaches me for being impatient. Pass to you.
Oh, I wonder if block with Skull Cap.
You could have blocked with the skull cap if you want to.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You're just moving from one thing to the other, and it makes sense. So
Yeah.
you're all good.
Miss.
Cool. Happy with that.
Roll Shekel.
Uh huh.
It's 2. It's meet and greet for 1 arcane and 4. If it hits, create a rune charm.
And if you have dealt or deal arcane damage.
Gains go again. But it's already got go again from Shekel.
Oh, cool. And then 1 floating,
Yeah.
1 in arsenal. No block. Take 5.
Create a rune charm.
Yep.
Trimmer for 6.
Cool. No block.
No reactions. Gotcha.
Cool. Dawnblade for 3 with go again. 2 floating, 2 in hand, nothing in arsenal.
Block 3.
I'm lower than you. Skullcap is not active.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So, I won't block.
Cool.
Take 3, unless you got a reaction.
Take 3. Yeah. No reaction. Hit and run. Dawnblade for 6. With go again.
See, you don't have one, but I still do not want you.
So defending with that would have actually been better for me.
Maybe.
Oh no, because I would have had a 1.
Yeah.
For 6.
6.
Just got a comment here that says should be 1 more damage because of MMG created rune chant.
Oh, sure. Meet and Greet created a rune chant, but we forgot to note it when you did the damage for
Oh,
Tremor.
so that comes off then. Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you,
Yeah.
chat.
6.
Yeah.
Seems to really do. 3 goes over.
Yep. Counter goes on the Dawnblade. Drag up and passing.
Yeah. 2 assault shot.
Uh huh.
Demagon.
Yep.
Shickle.
Yep.
Meet and greet for 4.
No blocks.
No reaction. Create a wrench.
Mhm.
Nebula for 1.
Oh, for 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Yes.
Yeah. And no go again.
No.
Take the arcane.
Arsenal take 2.
Mhm. Seven. 2 floating. No go again currently.
Take 7.
Cool. Break the bolters.
Yeah.
Hit and run. For 3, 6, 7. 1 floating. 1 in hand.
Take 7.
Cool. Counter goes up.
Yeah.
Drop and pass.
3 soul shickles.
Mhm.
Plunder run from Arsenal.
Mhm.
Ursa for 5. Sending Rift 1.
Cool. No block.
No reaction. Draw a card.
Yep. And does it have go again?
Yeah, because I sent.
Right. Yeah, rough bind. Cool.
See. Oh, sorry, no. Not that.
You're all good?
Oh, Ursa for 2, sending seeds.
Yeah. No block. No block. Take 2. Shadow Versa. Small but mighty.
Seeds.
Mhm.
Shickle.
Mhm.
Free Ghostly for 1 arcane and 4.
With 2 floating.
Yeah.
And go again.
So instants don't count for anything.
No one had effect. Cool. I'm going to take the 1 arcane. And then I'm going to lock 4 here.
Yeah.
So I'll just repeat this instead.
2 resource left.
Yeah.
I've put up today. Trying to keep up.
Then go on for 2. Then I'll snip drop.
Yep.
And I'll Nebula for 4. Create a wrench.
Mhm.
Awesome. Take 2.
Cool. I'm going to break Courage of Blade Hold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pitch 2. Warrior's Valor. Steelblade Supremacy. Dawnblade for 3, 5, 7, 10. On a hit, go again. On a hit, draw a card. 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal. Nothing floating.
So you're doing how much? 10.
10.
I'll block 2. Take 8.
Cool. Drawing a card off of Supremacy.
Yeah.
Hit and run. Dawnblade for 3, 5, 8, 10. 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal, nothing floating. On a hit, draw a card, and I have go again.
Block 5. And
Attack reaction. +3. Take
Yeah.
it to 13.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Game.
Good game.
Whew. Fucking hate Shane. I was terrified that whole game. Yeah. Yeah.
I think for me to win, this needs to actually like stop a turn.
It's really interesting carrying Husk in terms of whether like Aether Ironweave is more valuable in this
Yeah.
matchup. Like it really
Unlikely.
stops a turn, but like I think it is really difficult to like time it right.
Yeah, and I need to do it
So it's like
you can't
guaranteed to
reprise
stop
and
the turn.
nothing-
Yeah,
nothing else can
exactly.
deliver.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know Warriors, so I don't even really know when to do that.
Yeah, no, I get you. It's, yeah, like that's the hardest thing for me about learning to like play Warrior, is learning how to like play the bluff, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you're playing Warrior. It's not even that you're playing the deck; it's that you're trying to play your opponent,
Yeah.
which I suppose is like all of Flesh and Blood technically. But yeah, yeah. No, and I also got really lucky. I got very lucky with what I had and what I pitched and all of that sort of thing that I was able to get through it. But, yeah. No, you played a really good game as well. Thank you to the chat for catching that damage. If you have any questions, drop them in there and we'll try and answer them. Where are we? 42, yep. Wishing everyone who's sick in the chat a good recovery. It's not a...
We club about that.
I know, right? Like, I get you guys. Like, I was fully at home gross for like 3 days last week, and it sucks. Yeah. Yeah. No. And after that miserable first game against Chain, it's good to kind of earn it back,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, this was top table. It's possible that you might.
I got no idea. Breakers for Flesh and Blood just confuse me.
Yeah,
like
breakers
how
for
it
any
works.
game confuse
Yeah.
me, but-
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Right? Like I've
You're in
been
the runner.
Yeah.
You've got a pretty good chance.
Yeah, my
you know?
flatmate has been like watching the Olympics, and they were talking about like how like with the football
Yeah.
going into like the finals, they were saying, well, like we've like lost one game, but we've like won two. And in my head,
Yeah.
I was thinking, but like when did we lose the game?
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
not what matters
Yeah, absolutely.
in like sports,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I was a judge for Yu-Gi-Oh for about 8 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh for 8 years. I was a judge for Yu-Gi-Oh for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Never once understood.
Right.
Like how the tiebreak.
Right.
I had a rough idea, but people would ask me, "Oh, am I going to get to top 2, top 4 with this record?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm just going to wait and see what the tournament's
Yeah.
like these days, man."
Yeah, fully. That was me at like the skirmish event
Yeah.
when I like was like doing real well, but then I lost some games, and I was
Yeah.
like, people were telling me I made it through, but like I've heard people say that before,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like it's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Calling the judge probably would have been better for that point, but it was, in my mind, it was like a mandatory trigger. It was just damage that existed. He did say that he created a rune chant,
Yeah.
so like it wasn't as though it wasn't explained or stated in the gameplay. So I was fine to actually match up what had happened,
Yeah.
especially because the like we hadn't really done anything past damage calculation at that point. Like, I hadn't dealt any damage, he hadn't dealt any more damage, but definitely, if you're in an actual tournament, please call a judge. Like, if we were playing, like, for realsies,
Yeah, absolutely.
100%, but
Definitely pays to always call a judge, keep the game state
in a reasonable condition. That's why I'm creating copper now, because you get pinged if you don't, like, create a trigger, even though I'm never going to use copper, ever. Like, the card says you create it, so you have to create it. Like,
no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be happy with how you did today? Like, it's been a good birthday for you?
Pretty good birthday. I'm really happy with it. Like, the sun's been out today in Dunedin, which for anyone who, like, lives here knows that that's a rarity around this time of year.
We're basically at the bottom of the planet. So
we're
about as close to the bottom as countries get.
Right. So it was great to, like, have the sun out, and then obviously, like, I love playing Flesh and Blood, so it was great to be able to play it on my birthday. And, like, everyone's been super nice and all that sort of thing. So nothing better than making top table on your birthday.
Well, that was round 4 of our 4-round Armory tonight. Doesn't look like we've got too many other questions in the chat. Do want to give some shout outs to some people in the chat though. I mean, obviously Night Rain Dream, that being Ashlyn and Jim Williams.
Thanks, Jim.
I'm some of these names I just can't pronounce. I'm very sorry. I wish I knew how, but it's just a collection of letters that I don't know how to roll off my tongue.
Yeah.
Malu 000 been in the chat quite a lot tonight. HRVOJE headset. I don't know if I've said your name right. Probably haven't, but shout out to you because you've been in the chat quite a lot tonight. Critical Hit, very, very active in the chat.
Yeah.
Who else have we got? Oh, Phyrexian Hex asked a few questions after the games for the interviews. So shout out.
That always feels really good when people ask questions, just because we want to keep the stream going for you guys, but like hard to just talk about stuff when we've got you guys waiting. So if you have questions, like chuck them in there. I would rather like talk about your guys' questions and kind of talk about what I think you want to hear about.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Like,
let us know.
We're not mind readers.
Yeah.
Pierce Lloyd from Christchurch. Thanks for letting us know the Christchurch meta. Yeah, Joe Bay, also, and Tamid, of course.
Tamid. There we go. Looking forward to getting you back down here so you can go on the stream rather than just chatting about it, you know?
Can confirm he has pre-registered for Road to Nats now.
There we go.
He will be down.
There we go. And chat, you guys will see one of your own playing on stream, so that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, no, it was awesome having him on stream the other day.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris, first time on stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, no, thank you for watching. It's the reason we keep doing this, and there's going to be some pretty cool upgrades once we hit 1,000 subs. Won't go into them now. Probably once we hit 1,000 subs, I'll probably do a video and it'll probably be like a state of the channel video, and it'll go into everything we're planning on doing. Hitting 1,000 subs is a pretty big milestone, so we really want to get there as quick as we can.
Yeah. Having been like in Dunedin where this stuff is being created, like there's some pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming out, like the fact that we're able to produce such like high quality content, like as players, is really great because we love the game.
Yeah.
So we love being able to share the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like this makes it possible.
Yeah.
So
I think some of the content we're putting out is really good for actually helping people grow and learn the game as well. Like the art of
helping me grow and learn. You know, like
the +1 series. If you guys have Rowan's going to be in a couple of the upcoming
keep an eye out.
Art of War +1 videos, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Great content. Like they're basically just describing everybody's thought processes while they're playing a competitive game.
Yeah.
If there's mistakes made, we'll probably go back and see what's probably going to be the better play to make.
Yeah.
It's a really great series. You guys should definitely check it out. Art of War podcast, which we release on Wednesdays as well.
Yep. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes I'll talk about burgers, but a lot of the time I'll be talking about competitive Flesh and Blood. So definitely check that out.
Shoot the shit about it.
Yeah. Frost Limfeo in the chat. It's Nick.
There we go.
One of the hosts.
Hello, Nick.
I mean, we finished up pretty early tonight.
I know. That's probably my one preference. I've got two preferences for Blitz.
Yeah.
Number one, the deck is easier to shuffle because it's half the size.
Yeah.
Makes life so much easier. Number two, the rounds are so much shorter, so I can actually like get home and get to bed at a reasonable time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
tonight we've just been shooting through it,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
No, that has been really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's just the new heroes, right? Like the new heroes generally.
They're pushing the game to end a lot earlier than like some of the old stuff did.
Yeah,
like way
yeah.
back when it was just like Wraith and Arcane, like the control was really name of the game, so the games would just grind out
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
forever.
Yeah.
So
Whereas with Chain in the meta, most players playing Chain, I think half of our hobby, half of our armory
Yeah.
has been Chain. It's
Yeah.
generally just a race, right?
yeah,
Trying
well
to
I
get-
know that by the time they get to like 4 or 5 soul shackles, if I'm not killing them that turn, it's over
Yeah,
for me.
might as
You
well
know.
scoop it up.
So yeah, it definitely forces a quicker game.
Yeah, Night Rain Dream, that is Ashlyn. She has asked, she said, I'm dumb. Who won overall? You're not dumb, but...
We don't know yet.
We don't
Hasn't
actually
been
know yet.
calculated.
Yeah, we can't figure that out. Like, we
Yeah.
don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, no, we've
I
still got.
I think Rowan's in with a
games?
chance. Like, you were 2-1 up before this, right?
Yeah, so my issue is I lost the first game. So it depends
right.
on like how the breakers came out, I
Yeah.
think, like as to who I beat after that.
Yeah, because Elijah lost the last game.
Yeah.
Was it to you?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
so-
And he was 3-0 coming into it.
Yeah. So I think that, I mean, Elijah might be in with a chance, but I mean, you still bet Elijah, so to me that would make more sense that you...
But Gem,
Yeah.
for anyone who doesn't know
we
Gem,
we don't know.
is like,
We are purely speculating something we've got no understanding of.
yeah. But I'm going to be happy either way. Like,
Yeah.
I won some good games. I played some great games, which is even better.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's my thing is that like I don't come here
Yeah.
to like win.
Yeah.
Like I like winning, don't get me wrong. I'm a competitive person.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't keep coming if I didn't
Yeah, enjoy it. Just
love
have
the
a bit of
game.
fun. Yeah.
So
Are you going to any of the road to Nats?
Yeah.
Other than Dunedin, of course.
Dunedin and-
coming September 4th.
here we go. Look out for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing Christchurch as well.
Cool.
Like I was thinking about Nelson, but taking off 2 weekends in a row
Yeah.
with uni right now is like really rough.
Yeah, it's a big commitment.
Yeah, especially considering that Nelson is like a 4-day weekend rather than Christchurch, which is like
Yeah.
2.5 days, 3
Yeah,
days
yeah.
kind of. So
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I wish I could go and participate in some of them, but it's pretty challenging.
Yeah,
with,
you've got a
opening
store to
opening
run.
the store and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, might look at signing off there. It's just about to be 9 o'clock. We've got half an hour left in the round, but I think it probably will be finished within the next 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And might just look at closing the store up a little bit early tonight.
There we go. Let's
do
get Greg
Yeah.
in bed at a reasonable time.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, thanks to everybody for watching. It's been an awesome stream. We had 54 people with, I believe, was our cap tonight, which is awesome. We seem to be consistently hitting that 54 players mark, which I'm
Yeah.
stoked with. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed and liked the stream, commented, make sure you do so, because
Yeah.
like I said, there's going to be a lot of upgrades happening once we hit 1,000 subs, and yeah, pretty exciting things. So hopefully you guys can be there to follow along.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks again, Rowan, and
Cool.
thanks again to everyone on the stream.
Thanks, chat.